I know it's a ton of stuff to learn new, and it might seem mad. Hello, my friends. I don't know if you've noticed, like the past couple of weeks, like a weird time for me. The past 5 years, a weird time. The past 5 years, fine. Like growing, getting better, making more music, releasing more music, and like improving, building a studio, all this stuff. But the past 2 weeks, I had like a phase where I was like rethinking everything. I was questioning everything. And I'm at a very happy place. I achieved making what I love for a living. But I was thinking about what's next. Got a nice studio. I'm able to produce music in pretty much every style that ranges from pop to techno. I feel comfortable. If I have an idea, I can just like do it. But I was thinking like, what's something you always wanted to be able to do and never either had the time to or just didn't learn it? And if you've watched yesterday's, or no, like 2 days ago, the episode where it was like writing lyrics and like advancing and finishing the song, I can write lyrics decent, I can produce pretty good, but I can't sing it. Like the singing part, it bothers me. Like it's like at least being able to sing a demo for someone else to properly sing it. That's something I always wanted to be able to do. I think, like, thinking back on it the past couple of days and weeks, if I could try it, everything I know about music production, which is like 10 years, against being able to sing perfect, I think I would trade it. It fascinates me, like singing. I love music. I love music really deeply. It touches me. Nothing changes my mood more than music. It's my life. But the purest form of making music is just you and your voice, just singing. You don't need anything else. Your body becomes a musical instrument and you can use it everywhere. You don't need anything. You don't need to plug in anything. It's like the purest form. It's the thing that I respect the most. And like a month ago, I had like the same thinking actually when it came to playing the piano. I know music theory, I know my chords, I can also play, probably like someone that had like, I don't know, that learned it for half a year, maybe a year, but it was never good enough to play in front of an audience. So that was like, the urge was always there. I never had the time, never had the money. Now I'm forcing myself to have the time, and I got someone that comes here once a week and teaches me how to play the piano. And it's so much fun, it's such a joy, and it just opens up new perspective for me while music making. I think the main topic of this is how can I improve my music further? What are the blocks of making a song that I'm the weakest at? Like there's music production, like learning how to program drums, how to EQ, how to mix, how to master. That's fine. I can deal with these kind of things. But then playing it live, I can't. So I'm learning that. Started it, it's a joy. I can't even believe I didn't do it earlier. It's so stupid. But like as a kid, I just like my family, we just didn't have the money like to pay someone to teach me. And then now I was like 2 days ago, I wrote lyrics and I had the urge to finish the song. The production is there. The lyrics are there. But I can't sing it. I can't. So it was more a joke, like, hey, I will start now singing. But thinking about it, I mean, why not? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? In half a year or a year, I might be able to sing a tiny bit. I might be able to sing to another singer what I intend them to actually do. I will very, very likely not be able to sing on my own songs for the next 3 to 5, 6, 7 years because I'm very, very picky. Same as my guitar playing. I can play a little, but it's not good enough for my own songs. But that's also something I want to work on. But the singing, I will get someone to teach me at least once per week. And I'll keep you updated with like the progress if I'm not too ashamed of it. It will be cringy, very cringy at the beginning. Actually, today is the day where I'm deciding to do it. So today I will pick a song that I like, where I know at least half of the lyrics. I will record it, sing it. I'm not going to share it today, but in a year, I will do like a comparison. I hope I will improve. I will very likely improve. At the beginning, it goes very fast, but I will do like a before and after, maybe also in a month or 2 or 3, depending on how I feel about it. The thing is, I'm so used to good singer-songwriters. I'm so used to having everything perfect coming out of the computer that I hear every little mistake, and I'm really ashamed of it. But I think the key to success in life is failing, and not being so afraid of failing that you actually go out, do stuff, and fail. The failing will teach you more than the succeeding. So every person out there that makes great music, they started at the same point as you started, as I started. We all start with no knowledge. And I'm 100% sure singing, playing the drums, the guitar, music production, it's to 99% a skill you can learn. Yes, on the top level, the last percent might be that your body is shaped differently and you can squeeze out a higher tone. But I'd say everyone can learn to sing and play an instrument and produce good enough to have a huge hit. Because some of those hit music makers, singer-songwriters, they're actually not that good. Now let's record that bit. I'm not going to share it. I'm a little afraid. So it'll be fun. I'll share it eventually, but I need the bad versus good. Just playing you the bad, no, I can't. Like, it's getting crowded in here, but I think when you learn something new, being able to do it every day and having access to it as easily as possible is, at least for me, another key factor. Because I'm lazy in a way. So if I had to go somewhere to learn something, it's not going to happen. And just like going downstairs to play the piano, it's not happening a lot. If it's here, I might be in between, like, hey, I need maybe 5 minutes of break from listening to music, producing music, mixing. Let's just go in the back and play a little. So I need to rearrange the table in the back a bit. Yeah, it's really getting messy. I need to buy like a stand for the synths and get them off the table. But yeah, it's at least in here. So now I'm surrounded by synths on this side, vinyl if I need to. And on the back, I can just like sit here and play with the full weighted keys. It's fun. It's a little high, but having it in here is definitely the right call. So I can train. I think from now on, that's like my thinking. You see, I make a video every day. So I'm always thinking when there's a challenge, dude, you make a video every day. That's kind of challenging. You can do it. If you can make a video every day, you can learn and train to play the piano every day for 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes, which I will do 100%. And while we're already at it, oh man, it's maybe a little mad, but I've given up on the guitar a while ago. So I'll also like maybe 15, 16 minutes per day, the guitar, just to get right back to where I was 2 years ago. Just being able to play chords. I think like guitar, being able to play chords is fine. Playing melodies, I have to say, like, I love the guitar. But getting to a place where you can play melodies perfectly, I mean, it already hurts just to play the chords. So that's my goal. Piano, as good as I can. Guitar, just chords. Singing, as good as I can, which is like the biggest challenge ever. It really sounded horrible. And there's the last part. Let me just turn the camera around so you can see it for yourself. This right there on the screen. Yeah, that's Ableton. I've already used it like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I had like a small live setup that I just like. There is no way around Ableton if you want to make music live. I know it's a ton of stuff to learn new, and it might seem mad, but when you learn new stuff, you stay fresh and young, at least in your brain. I think being active, learning, evolving. It's the most important in life. And the thing is, I reached my life dream goal. I wanted to make music full time. That's what I'm doing. Now it's time for the next thing. So I thought, what could be the next thing? Because otherwise you get bored. And the next thing, probably in a nutshell, is not just being a music producer, like being a musician, being able to perform live on stage. Maybe even with singing. I don't know. If I would ever, like, okay, the main goal is releasing a song with me singing on it. That's like the high goal that I might not reach, but at least try to get there. And if I fail and end up somewhere like just half the way, that's already great. Better off than right now. I cannot sing. Half the way would be being able to sing to a singer and this way communicate with them how I want them to sing on my record. Because like the past weeks, I've been thinking and thinking. And it started, you might have seen the video with me like announcing that I want to start a live setup because I'm bored of DJing. Then I thought a little more like, what is like why I'm doing all of this? What is like the urge in my inner self? Why? And the conclusion was, I love music and I also love performing it. Just producing it isn't enough. I want to be able to perform it. I don't know why, but like on an honest level, I think like my dream is like standing in front of a crowd and performing and singing and them actually liking it. I think that kind of like people applauding, like liking what I do. I think that's it. That's the thing. Might sound a little sad that I'm so hungry for other people liking what I do, but I think that's it. That's the core. That's why I started DJing. I love music. I wanted to perform. I wanted people in the crowd like my taste of music. That got eventually a little boring, and I had the urge to make my own music, so I started producing music, which I accomplished to a certain degree. It's endless. I'll still produce music a lot every day, 6 to 8 hours. And now it's like the time for the live. I don't know. I'll try it. I think that's the urge. It's there. I will just do it and see how it goes. But that's the goal. A song with my own voice on it that is actually good and that I like and that I'm proud of. And then we'll just see what happens. This will be exciting. I'll of course share everything right here. Whew. It's a big task. It's a big task. My singing is so bad. So bad. I'm the guy, if everyone is singing happy birthday, I'm the one that is just moving his mouth. Let's see how the story will evolve or end, or maybe not end. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll let you know in the coming days, months, and years. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled.